do oh, and it's slow tonight. Oh, great. Okay. All right, I think I might just get straight down to desk view if this is the way it's going to be tonight. Not quite sure why that is. Anyway, I'll say a quick hello to everyone on the live. Thank you so much for joining me. Really great to see you. Hi Lisa, hi Kim. Kim's hot, is she? Okay, hot in Texas. Hi Anne. Hi Susan. Hi Shaz. Hi Sheila. Hi Terry. Just watching replay of Friday's butterfly. Ah, fantastic. No sound. Now you can hear me. Awesome. Yes, I think it kicked in. I think it just kicked in. Awesome. Hi Christine and Bev and Heather. Awesome. Lovely to see you all. Okay. I'm just going to get on with the desk view. So what I've gone and done is I've pre-cut some die cuts, and I will show you which die sets I've used, and then I want to make some cards using a stamped one sheet wonder that I did quite a while ago now, using the translucent florals. So here we go. Let's get onto the desk. See if you can see. There we go. Get some light. Alright, so this one that I stamped a little while back I thought was so pretty. So I've pre-cut a whole pile of things here, and I will go through the die set, and then I will go through it at the end as well. So sketch butterflies I used to cut out for some butterflies. Wildflower designs, particularly the hexagon-y, well, sort of squished hexagon shapes. And then some of the leaves from Thoughtful Wishes, which is a gorgeous new flower and die set. Now, I believe that at least 2 of those, if not all 3 of those, there's an offer on the bundle currently. Let me just see if I can find. Yeah, it was that one that I've just used. Thoughtful Journey. There's additional 10% off that bundle, so that's that. And then the butterflies one and that one there, Wildly Flowering Designs, the Wildflower Designs one. Very cute. Alright, so not quite sure how I'm going to cut this up, but I thought it would be nice to possibly have some kind of frame or use this somehow. Not quite sure how, but we will see. Sometimes I like to cut this into this and then use portions of it as the background or some of it as a foreground. It might be that I need to get my dies out again and just cut out a section, because I think that would look really nice, wouldn't it, as an actual panel cut out. But to start off with, we'll just cut this down, I think. Alright, let's have a think. Which way should I do that? I think it would be nice to make a nice square card to start off with. Hi, Miss Glenna. Why isn't my chat showing? Come on, refresh chat. Alright, I'm going to cut this down to 5.5 inches. 5.5 there. Then maybe use that for something else in a minute. Use that. Anyway, let's make 2 cards to start off with. Oh, what am I sitting on? Oh, just some stamp sets, okay. Oh yeah, because I didn't put my stamp sets away from yesterday. Just grabbing out some paper, cardstock rather. That's Lemon Lolly, and this is a Lemon Lime Twist. And I've done my pre-cutting of die cuts out with Lemon Lime Twist, Granny Apple Green, and Lemon Lolly. What else did I use? Pretty in Pink. and some berry burst. No. So I'm going to make a square card base that's 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. Now this is the blade that's not particularly... I think I might just swap my blades out, because I put a new blade in this one the other week, didn't I? This one isn't so... Now you're probably wondering, right, Ruth, why are you just changing the blades and not just changing the trimmer? That's because this is an older trimmer and I've done something and this doesn't close properly anymore. And while I'm here, I'm wondering about just cutting the panels for that to sit in. So what does that measure? Oh, it measures 2.5 inches. So I'm going to cut this down to 5.5, I think. So 2.5 inches. Let's take that then to 2 3/8. And that down to 5 3/8. So I know that that fits in beautifully. So that's really easy. I can make a quick card later on with that. Now I had intended on switching on my little heat tool, sorry, not heat tool, my glue gun, because I thought it would be helpful just to quickly stick everything together. So I think I will do that still. Okay. Oh, right. What's that, my bab? It's -7. Lisa, maybe you could get one of those foot warmer things. Hi, Valerie. Right, I'm going to pop these aside till later and have a look at all these lovely pretties that I cut out. And I think it would be nice to have something there. Ooh, maybe with that lifted up, maybe. And then I've got all these gorgeous die cut pieces, some of them better than others. What's going on here? I just need to use my pokey tool on some of them. I think I'll just get rid of that bit there, don't need that. But, oh, wouldn't that look gorgeous? Let's snip off some of these extra bits I'm not going to need. I want these butterflies to be a nice focal point. So if you've got any questions about what I'm doing, please do ask. These were all pre-cut earlier using my cut and emboss machine, which incidentally there's 10% off that currently. Now I'm feeling that I want to put a slightly bigger focal point, and I'm wondering whether to pop that on there. I know it's a busy card. It just is a busy card. There's, you know, that is the way it is. But why not? Sometimes it's nice to make something a bit busier. And I think I'm just going to go for it and colour this butterfly in pink. Now my Stampin' blend here, the tip is a little bit trusted, so I'm just being a little bit careful how I'm using this pen. And I'm going to use the bullet tip just to finish that off and maybe define some of those edges a bit more by adding more colour. So that's the beauty of using Stampin' Blends, is that you can add more and more colour to your whatever it is that you're colouring, and the paper does not pill, does not start to break down because it's an alcohol marker. Now I don't have Berry Burst, but I may have got, oh, there's little light real red there. What have I got here? Melon Mambo. Woo! Okay, let's use a bit of Melon Mambo in there then. A bit of zing. So these butterflies I cut out on Friday. For those of you who have just been watching that video. There we go. And for a bit of fun, I'm just going to show you what happens when you use a lighter Stampin' Blend over a darker colour. Alright, so I didn't realise how far you guys were away from me. Hi Ida! Hi Margaret! Hi Angela! Great to see you. Alright, so this is what happens. How are we going to put this? Just going to do a little bit on here. So whenever you put a lighter colour over a darker colour, it actually pushes the first colour back into the cardstock. So that's what happens when you use what's called the colour lifter. But strictly it's not actually lifting any colour at all, it's pushing colour into the cardstock. Those of you who've watched me a while know that's how I describe it, but if you're new to my channel, I hope this is a helpful tip for you to understand the science of how the blends work. So what that yellow has done now is it's pushed it. Ooh, are you going to focus for me? It's pushed it through, and you can tell it's pushed it through because you can see it coming through on the back a bit more. And it's quite a fun thing to do. So it works completely different to watercolour. Really different. Okay, so back to my card then. So I want to just layer up some additional leaves on here. It's a bit of a fun nest, as it were, before I stick down my butterfly here. Okay, I think that's sort of roughly how I'm going to arrange that. I'm just seeing if there's anything else that I'd like. I might stick that one on as well. Now I quite like the idea of raising up that panel there. I'm going to see if the little dimensionals work, if they'll hide at the back. If they don't, I'm not going to over worry about it and I'll just glue it straight on. But I'm just going to see how they fit. I'll chip those off for a minute. Ooh, just about fit. Okay. Right, let's get sticking then. I know that's going to work. Hi, Janice. Hi, Terry, Kenzie. Oh, more people in here. Hi, Clydine. Hi Heather. Oh, great to see you all. Thank you so much for joining, everybody. Please remember to give me a lovely thumbs up if you've enjoyed this video, or enjoying the video, or enjoying the chatter. If you're new, please do say hello. We love welcoming folk to the Artful Stampin community. And if there are techniques and things you'd like to learn from me, please do check out my list of classes that I've got going on over the next few weeks and months. I do believe Miss Glenn has been sharing the links there. Special shout out to my fabulous administrators who share my various links. Right, just gonna pop these. Ooh. Across here. And then I want some really thick ones to go onto. Actually, I might use up some of these edge pieces. I like using these up. Yep. Oh, super sticky. Get that on there. Take those off. Right, that's ready to stick down. Right, let's see if I can get these off really quickly. No, not that one, okay. Right. Get that in place. Okay, my glue gun is heated up well enough now, so the reason I'm using this is because sometimes I just find it a little bit quicker and easier to use hot glue when sticking down embellishments like this. The key thing is not to let your fingers get scorched. So, if you know that you're going to be sticking something in the middle to hide all the glue, then that's okay. It's all good. Now I have got some, oh dear, didn't realise that glue had done that. Inadvertently made some cobwebs here. Okay, there we go. Oh, stay there. Right, do I want to put any other little bits and pieces on? Okay, I'm just sinking those down into the glue. ready for my butterfly to just sit in there. I'm trying to position it so it hides all that blue. But you know what I could do, in order to hide it a bit more, is maybe put some thread underneath there. Where's my rubber finger? Oh, it's around here somewhere. Where's it gone? It's around here somewhere. Can't put my hand on it though. Just going to see if this ribbon frays well. Oh, it does. Oh, it really does. Who knew? Right, got a nice bit of froth going on there. Okay, what I'm going to do is just dab tiny amounts of hot glue like that, and then just drop that onto it. So off we get, and get a silicone mat, squish that over the top like that. Wait for it to cool. Hi Cindy! You were going to do some yard work? Well, we've got all kinds of temperatures represented here tonight. We've got the very cold and the very warm, and somewhere in between. It has still been quite cool here in the UK. Weirdly cool. Not really June weather at all. But there we go. Alright, that's card number 1. Done. Very cute. Just looking at my this, it doesn't look very straight. Not sure if I can move it. I think it's too late. Oh well. Nothing I can do about that. Okay, let's do another one. So I've got this panel here. I'm going to cut this down to 5 3/4. This was 2.5 and that was 5.5. I score that at 2 3/4. Okay, score that at 2 3/4. So it's kind of like a Z fold. And then I wondered about having some of these sticking out that way. You can tell I've not thought this through, can't you? Okay, so I'm putting this little stretched hexagon in, and I want to cut it in half, but not actually in half. I'm going to cut it into two, but I'm making one side longer than the other. So I'm putting where the corner is, I'm kind of putting that in at around 3 centimeters. And I'm holding quite tightly because I thought that might move. Okay, so do that. Oh, I need glue. There we go. Hi, Shirley Darbo. Oh, I'm not really the person for colouring, Kim. Wendy Wu is quite good at her classes on. Who's done classes with Wendy on colouring techniques? She's way ahead of me on colouring. And Jay from Mitosu Crafts, they're really good on their colouring. He's really good, rather, Jay. I believe it's Jay that teaches that class. I've not done that class. Who on here has done a class with Jay? Yeah, much as I like to take your money for me teaching you stuff I know, I'm quite happy for you to go and enjoy classes with other people who also are very good at what they know. What did Kim say? Oh, that's a great idea, says Patricia. Oh, you're too kind. I mean, I basically tell you all I know in the lives. So I don't know that's much more to teach you. Bev did it. Ah, there we go. Bev did the class. Janice, have you done the class? Yeah. Yeah. Janice, I mean, I really don't mind if you want to share a link to Barry and Jay's website, Mitosu Crafts, please do. Just tell them I sent you. If you do go and book a class with them. I think Jay's background may be art, like as in art school. So I've got a feeling somewhere I heard that. But you can ask him for yourself. Alright, I am turning to wet glue at this point because the hot glue, it does add bulk, and I don't really want to add bulk to this, to what I'm doing now. I'm just kind of enjoying this process of having contrasting colours and imagery. I really did not plan this out at all, and this is what I love about just cutting a bunch of pretty dies out and seeing what happens. Kind of fun process to put yourself through sometimes. Take care, Heather. Ah, so you can buy them and watch them after. Ah, I did not realise that. I thought you had to watch them live. Sorry, be there at a class live. You're from Georgia, is that right, Shirley? Welcome. Georgia, the peach state. Georgia. That song always comes into my head. Good old Ray Charles, eh? Oh, you have to later post Father's Day dinner. Oh, have your post Father's Day dinner with your father-in-law. Oh, lovely. Enjoy, Kim. Have a wonderful time. Oh, great, Glenna. Thank you. Do that. Please do. All right, so I am gonna cover up all this kind of mess using with this anyway. This panel. There we go. I don't know what this panel's turned into, but it's rather fun, isn't it? Something decorative. I just like the contrast of those bright colours against that pink. I am thinking of, though, if maybe getting another piece of the pink and embossing it and putting that on the back, just to really zhuzh the whole thing up. You did blends and colour pencils. Ah, lovely. Oh, nice, Kenzie. Who did you sign with? The dies for which one now? Oh, Translucent Beauty. I didn't get the dies. It's worth looking on Pinterest for just put in Translucent Beauty Stampin' Up, Kenzie, and just see what you think. And, you know, it's no great shakes if you don't get the dies. If you feel that you're going to get more out of stamping, then that's fine. Save your pennies for another stamp set. That's what I think. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to flatten that out so I can kind of see what I'm doing. Right, I think this would be the perfect place to put some of these lovely die cut butterflies. Just going to find them all. They've all flown off. Haha. Right, so I've got these ones. Well, sure, I cut more of the big pink ones. Where have they gone? Oh, there's one more. Okay. So what do you think about me putting a textured piece in there? Oh, Glenna likes the dies. Fair enough. Now, I know I've got some glue coming through there. That's the only slightly regrettable thing about these dies. I don't know why they have cut this little slit into that central piece. Sorry, just either side of the body there. There's this little 2 gaps either side, which they kind of look pretty. I get why they've done it, but it makes it a little bit tricky for gluing. So perhaps a glue dot would be the answer. Let's try that instead. But I mean, I was going to put some bling in the middle anyway, but it's a little bit frustrating having that glue come through there. Let's try that. All right, so that big one. Oops. And there. Could almost do with half a glue dot for these small baby ones, so I'm going to just cut that in half there. See if I can get away with using half a glue dot. Oh my goodness, how frugal am I? Half a glue dot, people. Hello, Memes Novak. Welcome. Welcome to the chat on a Tuesday night. Yes, so May and I went off for a little adventure today. We went to go and visit the venue where we go on our Christian conference with a friend. We got to swim in the pool that's there, which was very nice. We did a few bits of backstroke, you know, Actually, I quite enjoyed it and thought, maybe I should do a bit more swimming. It's an exercise that's not too jarring on the body, I find. So, yeah, maybe I should do it more often. Okay, that is a cute butterfly. Very cute. Oh, isn't that lovely? Lovely, lovely, lovely. What did Memes say? So where are you from, Memes? That takes a talent. Well, it's not too bad, Patricia, because it's still on the paper. So, look, you can kind of aim it and get it. It's quite cool. All right. What do I want? See, I quite like those over there because I want to be able to see the paper that I've stamped. I think I might do that though because I've got a bit of a gap here, so I can have the butterfly flying off into there. I might have that over there. Right, I'm gonna resort to the glue dots again, but I'm just gonna put the glue dot on one of the sides of the wings there. So don't always feel you have to put the glue dot right in the middle of the butterfly. I like to put it on the side, one side. As long as it's stuck on, that's all that matters really. Oh, I think I could use a dimensional for this butterfly. Let's use a dimensional. There we go. With that one, I think 2 glue dots. Extravagant. 2 glue dots, Ruth. Whatever next? Oop. Put one there. The thing about glue dots is that they're so friendly. They just want to stick to you. Right, let's stick you under there. Like that. This is fun. All right, I think a panel. I know it means cutting into another piece of cardstock, but I think it's worth it to have a bit of a nice background on there. So I'm going to cut that at 5.5 by 5.5. No, now I might be able to use that to back the next piece that I do, the next one that I do. So let's have a look at some nice embossing folders. Let's have a bit of an audition. Oh, actually, the exposed brick would be nice, wouldn't it? It saves me rummaging around for another one. Oh, yes. That works. Right. Grey plate. There it is. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to go and do this on the floor. That's pretty. So that was the exposed brick embossing folder that I just run through my cut and emboss machine. So the cut and emboss machine is a fabulous piece of equipment, but it's one of those things that you may want to get into sorry, if you're new to paper crafting, you may want to just kind of know that you're going to be in it for the long haul before investing in that sort of a piece of equipment, really. But it is a good piece. Now I'm wondering whether to put a nice panel on the inside, because I think you might just see it. And I just so happen to have another piece of that. It might look good. Oh, may as well go for it. Yes, I think this is going to be a right on the back card. Yes. Oh, I've given this one a bit of a bigger border, but oh well. Too late now. I've cut it. Yeah, look, I gave that a thinner border, that one a thicker border. Oh well. I mean, this could be quite an extra special card. And I'm just looking at that Stampin' One Sheet Wonder, and there's actually a kind of a bit of a plainer section, which potentially could just stick on the back. There we go. That's the bit you're going to write on. Well, that does look rather dull, so I think I might just do a wee border. I mean, this is like a super duper special card, isn't it? Let's face it. This is not for your everyday birthday or every year birthday. I think this would be for a rather special birthday. I'm trying to think I've got any special birthdays coming up. Or like someone, you know, what's the word? Someone high ticket in your life. Like my mother-in-law. This would make a nice birthday card for my mother-in-law. Oh, enjoy, Terry. Lovely to see you. Right, there we go. So what started out as I thought was going to be a very simple, boring card, not boring, but you know, just with, you know, this as a focal point, has turned into something rather special. So it's a Z fold, well, sort of a Z fold, and then I stuck those framed pieces just into there to create a bit of a backdrop for some pretty leaves. And butterflies. How cute is that? There we go. Yes, it would make a fabulous 80 card, Melissa. Yeah. I mean, you could stick a big 80 on there, couldn't you? Yeah, that's rather nice. Okay, now that's actually given me a funny idea about doing a floating... Could I do a floating one? So it has things sticking out on both sides. Let's see what I've got left. So, do I have 2 inches? Anyone got 2 inches there? Ooh, close. Let's just give that a little bit of a trim. Went all a bit hairy then. So, what have I got here? Oh, I've got 5.5. I cut that down to 2.25. At 5.25. What have I got left here? Ooh, now I was thinking of cutting out, if I've got enough space. You know what? That's so tight that I think I might just cut that with my scissors. Because I can't be bothered to get my machine out. Concentrating. Right, that's for later. Because that, look how beautifully that sits in there. That's really nice. Have I got another scallop left? Ooh, right, okay, that's for later. Later. Oh, maybe even stick a butterfly there. Okay. Now this one. Now, Oh! The card I made yesterday. I could do that again. I'm sure you'd like to know the measurements for that again, wouldn't you? Okay, so if I cut that down to 5.75. Who wants yesterday's measurements again? Just got to remind myself what they were. 2.25. And 2.25, and then in half. Right, that can be my floaty bit, like that. And then, if I cut pieces to go in there and there, I can put those through the embossing folder. So cut that down to 2.25 by 5.5. I don't know why I threw that over there. I should just stick that in the bin. 5.5. What's the time? Oh, okay, right. Let's try and get these done. And to make this look a little bit more interesting, going to put a little bit of colour to there. This is Berry Burst on Berry Burst. Right, see what that looks like. Ooh, delish. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Hello, Claire. Oh, praise the Lord. Oh, Claire, wonderful. That's great to hear. Just pop a little bit of colour on the edge there. Now, before sticking that down, I'm wondering whether or not I do have some of these leftover leaves. Go sit down. So I'm just looking for all the last little bits and pieces on my desk, what I can use. Okay, I'm going to give that a little bit of an extra rub to make sure that the glue really sets in there. Now I've just realised I made a mistake on the measurements on here. These should have measured 2 inches, not 2 1/4. That's okay, I can always take off, but I can't add. Hi, Shirley. You like the embossing folder? Oh, oh, and your mum's got COVID. Oh dear. I use lemon lime twist and granny apple green and lemon lolly. Yep, those are the colours that I've used. I think they were the main colours that I used on the stamped one sheet wonder. That's why I've kind of used them. Right, and then I need to make the mechanism for the card. So I'm going to actually, because I'm using just these tiny strips, I'm going to do 4 of these. So 1, so you just fold little pieces into half. 2, 3, and 4. While I remember, please do give me a thumbs up as you're watching, and also if you're not subscribed yet to my channel and want to find an easier way of getting back here, please do subscribe. If you want notifications of when I go live, unfortunately I do not have a schedule that I stick to, so if you want to be informed, please go to Artful Stampin Space and join the YouTube notifications chat on Artful Stampin Space. The other option is if you use WhatsApp, you can email me ruthtrice@gmail.com and send me your phone number, your mobile phone number, and I promise not to share it with anybody else, and it will just be used for me to message you about my broadcasts, sorry, about my, well, yes, about my broadcasts, about my lives. And so what you need to do is I will then message you, and you need to follow my instructions after I message you, and then you will get a little ping on your WhatsApp when I go live. Yes, I was using the lemon lolly frames a minute ago. Yep, these ones. Yep. Okay, there we have it. Now, I was thinking I did have, there's one little butterfly left there. Do I have, I don't know if I've got the other piece. Oh, I do. There it is. Oh, take care, Claire. Rest well. Yeah, I hope you don't get it either, but the strains that are going around now don't seem to be as awful as they used to be, so if you do get it, then hopefully you'll recover quickly. Try to find the other half. Actually, I might just stick a whole one. Yeah, there we go. Stick a whole one on there. Okay, there like that. Now, I have one last rummage to see if I can find. Oh, there it is. Let's have that one going off there. What's it they say about butterflies? What was it they say about snowflakes? Snowflakes are winter's butterflies. I'd say butterflies are summer snowflakes. All right, there we go. That's good for you to see how that works. Although, you know what I've gone and done? That is a little bit shorter. And it works better when it's all one length. Better when it's all the same length, rather. Let me just see if I can cut that off. You do need to always have a sharp blade if you're going to do that. Yeah, so it didn't work having this panel slightly shorter. It needed to be all one length because otherwise it was sort of sitting, it was falling forward. So there we go. That's just a note. Please take note of that, not to do what I did. Okay, there we go. All right, so on to the last one. Nearly there, everybody. And what did I do? Oh, I cut that panel. And I was going to put that in the middle. And maybe have... Oh, actually, I don't think I've got... No, that's not going to look right at all. Okay. Let's see if I've got a card base I can stick this straight onto. Yeah, I just feel that that's focal point enough. I don't need to have a butterfly as well because that butterfly is just going to cover up that flower. Which, yeah, I mean, if I was just having a plain inner piece, which I did have a second ago. Oh, there it is. I was just going to do that with that. That would look amazing. But because I've got that, I don't necessarily need to do that. So I will keep that and that for another card. I think if it wasn't so late, I would stamp some texture onto the background, or I would put an embossed panel, but it's just getting a bit late now, so I want to get on and finish this. So I'm just going to stick that right in the middle. Make sure this is a 10th folding card. Yes, it is. So this is that gorgeous new pretty and pink colour. I do have some little leftover pieces I can use. Come on. So I just want to check where that falls. Oh, okay, so it actually falls. Okay, so I can push that up quite far. And for the sake of brevity, I'm going to use my heat gun again. Hot glue gun. So I know that as long as I don't come outside of that yellow section, I'm fine. It's a great way to use up all those little tiny bits. Even that piece, that actually comes out of the middle of a leaf, but that looks great. Right, what else have I got? Oh, this piece. Oh, don't leave that down there. Okay, it's my ink pad. I think I just want to define the edges of this a little bit more, so I'm just going to do a tiny little edge of berry burst. There we go. It just helps it to show up a bit better. Any dottage? I don't know if I. Oh, I don't think I did put dottage on this one, Glenna. What dies did I use? Oh, the. I will show you I will show you at the end, Melissa. I've never used hot glue on cardstock. Oh, okay. Yeah, I like using hot glue sometimes when I just want to work quickly. I'm trying to align this. I think I've done it a bit wonky, but okay, that'll do. Then I was going to place that over the top. I don't know if it's needed. Actually, let's see if I can do it so it sticks just underneath. Oh yeah, that's better. I didn't want it over the top. The only thing is sticking it. This is going to be fun. I think these mini dimensionals were from a kit. Excuse me. Hi. Oh, who's that? Jane. Hi, Jane. Okay, right. So I'm wanting to scoot this actually underneath there. Scoot, scoot, scoot. All right. Yeah, I feel this one could do with maybe a sentiment, and yes, maybe some dottage around the edge. I'm thinking, but I'm not going to do it now, I'm afraid. Now, I wonder if I can very quickly put together another one. What have I got left? Got a butterfly, two butterflies. You know what? I think I'm going to save these for another day. I will keep these little pieces together. Save these for another day because I think I've come to the end of my mojo for today. And I will go through what I've used. So I was using up a stamped one sheet wonder from a while back, which I think I probably will be able to find it and link it in the description for you to see. So the first card I made was this one. and it measures 5 3/4 by 5 3/4, and the stamped one sheet wonder was cut to 5.5 by 5.5, and used a combination of dies for that, which I will go through now with you. Oh, I just dropped my pencil case. So sketched butterflies, just tuck that down, for the little butterflies. Wildflower designs for the frames, and then for those gorgeous leaves, the only ones I didn't use were the two that cut out the stamped images, and that is Thoughtful Wishes. So that with the stamp set is a really great bundle. Really lovely. Oh yes, Wildflower designs, sorry. Did I say that? Wildflower designs for the frames. And then the stamp set that goes with the butterfly one is the Sketch Butterfly stamp set, that one there, which I'd already stamped a few of these out and just finished them by colouring them today. Okay, so that was the square one, and then I went on to make this rather intricate thing. I was going to say beast then, but no, it's not really a beast. It's a beauty. And it's a Z fold, so it sits like that. And I use those frames around the end. Now, this I feel needs a little bit of bling. Let's see if I can find some nice bling while you all say goodbye to each other in the church. Ooh, ooh yeah. Ooh. Oh, these are nice. Oh, these look fabulous. Ooh, come on. In an ideal world, I'd have these pearls a little bit smaller than those ones, but they're just so fabulous. Oh, I've just seen these. Oh well, that'll do. But yeah, so it's a Z fold, and I used 2 panels to decorate, and then use the half cut into 2 those die cuts to create a bit of a, I guess it's like a bit of a sturdy panel so that the leaves could be stuck onto before sticking this panel on. So that's fun. I like that one. Do I want bling on this one? No, I think I'll leave that one. Right, and then the other one I made was this one here, which is basically what I did yesterday in for the masculine card, that fold, which is a really fun fold to do. The only thing is, I'm not sure I'm going to get this in an envelope. I'm going to have to fold that backwards. Like that. Fold it like that to get it in the envelope, and then hopefully whoever's receiving it will realise they need to do that. I might have to give them instructions. Oh, look, I've got a big one. And I got a little one. Oh, isn't that adorable? So cute. And what was the last one? Oh, this one. Which, what I could do, instead of dottage, I could just stick some bling on, couldn't I? Look at these. Right, let's bling this up, baby. There's 3 sizes of dots in here. We've got large, medium and small. So there we go, Glenna. You happy now? We're going with blingy dottage instead of dottage. Now these actually feel like glass, these frosted dots. I don't know if they're made of glass or plastic, I don't know. But yeah, maybe they are plastic. But they are beautiful, they're frosted. So they're very sophisticated looking. Oh, I missed a spot. Woo, woo. Let's go back. Get a little dot. Get a little dot. Oh no, I want a teeny weeny one. Let's go teeny weeny. Okay. I was just seeing if a pink one would look nice in amongst the leaves, but oh, maybe one up there. See, now I've started, I can't stop. What's the problem with bling? There we go. So these are still in stock, loose frosted dots. They're a really good value pack. You've got 3 colours in there, yellow, pink and like a peacocky colour. It's fab. Alright, there we go. So 4 cards from One Stamped One Sheet Wonder, but all incredibly unique. And hope you had fun watching as I created those. I enjoyed making them. Happy colours, yellows and greens and pinks. Great for spring and summer. And if you want to purchase any of the products you've seen me use today, please go to the description and go to my shop link there. And I've just realised I frayed a whole load of ribbon here, which I guess I could have shoved in there. But maybe another day. We'll use that up another day. Alright, let me know which one is your favourite. Hold on, let me put this in order that I made them. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me know. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this is the possibilities, this one. Thank you, Miss Shaz. Nice to see you still there. And are there any questions? Thank you everybody who has subscribed to my Artful Yarn channel. I basically dropped the video that was private. I dropped it so it is now live. So if you're interested in making those hand warmers, if you can crochet already, basically that video is there and you can go watch it. So I'm going to go and grab that video link now and I'm going to share it in the live stream. So There we go. Shaz likes number 2, 2, 1, 1. Lots of 1s and 2s. Yeah, I think this one is pretty spectacular. Oh, I forgot to show you the back. There's the back there. It's a pretty spectacular one, that one. But I like that idea of sticking dies so that they are the partialness of that. I like the fact that you can see through it. May need to play with that idea a bit more at some point. So. This is a great one for class. For those of you who teach classes, that would be a fabulous one. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. All I love. Ah, thank you. Yes, thank you everybody. I've got 31 subscribers over at Artful Yarn. That's so cool. And yeah, I'm going to say goodbye for now. And thank you all very much for joining me. Yeah, bit of a showstopper one, that one. Yeah, bit of a special. And I'm also quite pleased how the back doesn't look too untidy. Does it? I like that. It just actually looks part of the design. So. Oh, hello, Paula. Nice to see you. Okay, everyone. Oh, goodbye, disc. Not goodbye, disc. Goodbye. Goodbye. There we go. There it is. Oh my